There were 3 action RPG games I knew in my childhood: Diablo II, Sacred and Titan Quest. Before 2008 I didn't have a computer capable of running any of them. I've seen Titan Quest only several times and never got to play it until Anniversary Edition was released. Sacred was installed on my friend's computer and we played it. A lot. We ran separate characters and watched each other play, and by the time I've got my own computer, I've already completed it. Sacred was more of a story-centered RPG with almost open world and less of an action, unlike Diablo II. When I got decent computer, I finally had my hands on Diablo II. By the time it was almost impossible to find a disc with it in a shop in Russia, so my other friend got me his elder brother's cracked copy. I couldn't play via Battle.net, so I unintentionally played solo self-found. I've chosen Necromancer and I sucked. My skeletons and golem kept dying from monsters, and especially from bosses. I had no idea about skiller items, and I had to wear a sword to kill monsters myself when my summons were dying. And I didn't bother to use any curses. Still, I liked this game a lot until I got to Hell. I managed to get through Act 1, but I got stuck at Maggot Lair in Act 2 and couldn't progress any further. Even after hacking my character with Jamela Editor and giving him best items as I thought at the time, I wasn't able to go past the start of Act 3. By the time I finished school and at university and dropped this game, but this failure of mine was left somewhere in the dark corner of my consciousness. Time went on while I was playing other Blizzard games, especially Diablo III. I even made some videos in the first seasons and might do another one to conclude my journey before Diablo IV release. Diablo 2 came to my mind again when I've seen Mr. Llama speedrun on Summer Games Done Quick 2017 event and found his YouTube channel. I was so impressed by his play and commentary about how deep this game actually was, so I decided I must play it again. But after watching lots of Mr. Llama's videos, the graphics and resolution of the game stopped me. It just hurt my eyes. Resurrected version of the game and Diablo 4 announce left me no excuse. Somehow I skipped first and most of the second season of Diablo 2 Resurrected, but the third season was all mine. My goal was simple. I wanted to play all the characters I want and complete the game, kill Baal on Hell, kill Diablo clone and kill Ubers. I intentionally haven't done any trading when playing my first character, which was Trapsen. Who would have known that Maggot Lair with lighting immunes would stop me once again? But this time I didn't want to give up, so I returned to farming Hell Act 1. And I farmed it a lot, especially Countess and Andariel. I managed to get Shaker and Ravenfrost, and at around level 80 I felt my firebomb was strong enough to get me through Maggot Lair. And it really was. Acts 3.5 of Hell were much harder. I had to remember main Mr. Llama's advice to complete this game. Keep everything I can't kill. But incoming damage of the monsters and their body blocks still almost killed me sometimes, but I had to keep running. The hardest challenge for me were the ancients. I didn't know any exploit to make them stuck, and my lower resist 1 had only 75 charges. So I had to throw a lot of potions around the arena, and my 20-minute kill was epic. Unfortunately, it wasn't recorded. After I completed the game, I started trading, and trading made Diablo 2 so much easier. Может мне попытаться убежать? Ага, да, убежать, конечно. Кто придумал. Я не знаю, как это проходить. То есть здесь нельзя просто типа на похер пробежать. By the time my second character, which was Amazon, got to hell, I had everything to make her Java zone and run through, even without any Thunder Charm or Griffin's Eye. Then I decided to return to Summon Necromancer. With enough skillers and resists, the game was just one-shotted. My final character was a Hamedin, but Blizzard decided to end the season earlier, so I never finished him. Season 3 introduced a new imbalance build, which was Mosaic Assassin. When I made Mosaics, I was able to kill everything with Assassin, although the Ubers without antidote potions still presented some challenge for me. My Gestalt was closed. During my season 3 I also managed to find some runes and rare items, which you can see now. Diablo 2 is a great game with a great community, which successfully got through all the challenges of the time. Some parts of the game might feel a little old nowadays. Sometimes gameplay feels not smooth and unintuitive, like skipping immune monsters. But overall core of the game, gameplay, mechanics and rewarding loot system compensate it all. Ahead of Diablo IV release, I absolutely recommend to try or remember this game. Thanks for watching.